Imagine your heart as the engine that powers your entire body. Every beat, every pulse fuels your life. Now imagine being able to protect that engine, not with medication or surgery, but with daily choices, choices you control. Let's talk about something powerful: lifestyle changes that can make a real difference in preventing and managing cardiovascular diseases. Things like heart failure, stroke, hypertension, and coronary artery disease. These aren't just buzzwords, they're life altering conditions. But here's the good news: so many of their risk factors are modifiable, meaning you can do something about them. Let's start in the kitchen. What you eat can either be your heart's best friend or its worst enemy. A healthy diet can lower your LDL or bad cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, balance blood sugar, and even prevent obesity. So, how do you eat for a healthy heart? Try the DASH or Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, veggies, whole grains, legumes, lean proteins like fish, and healthy fats from nuts. And don't forget to limit the heavy hitters: saturated fats, trans fats, added sugars, sodium, and processed meats. Simply cutting your sodium to under 2,300 milligrams per day could lower your systolic blood pressure by up to 5 millimeters of mercury. Next up, move that body. Your heart loves it when you stay active. Exercise improves your cardiac output, strengthens your blood vessels, lowers blood pressure, and helps control weight. Aim for 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity each week. Think brisk walks, cycling, swimming, even dancing, and toss in some strength training 2 days a week. Just regular aerobic exercise alone can reduce your risk of cardiovascular death by 20 to 30%. Let's talk numbers, but not the scale. Managing your weight is more about health than vanity. Losing even 5 to 10% of your body weight can reduce your risk of high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and inflammation. It's about consistency, balancing diet, movement, and behavior. In fact, that 10% weight loss can bring your BP, glucose, and cholesterol levels into much healthier ranges. If you smoke, this one's crucial. Smoking damages your blood vessels, decreases oxygen, and ups your risk for heart attacks and stroke. But quitting, that's transformative. With help from behavioral therapy, nicotine replacement, or medications like bupropion or varenicline, it's absolutely possible. Within just 1 year of quitting, your risk of heart disease drops by 50%. Now, alcohol. Too much of it raises blood pressure and triglycerides, and it's hard on the heart muscle. The sweet spot: men, no more than 2 drinks a day. Women, just one. Why it matters: cutting back can lower your risk of hypertension and atrial fibrillation. Stress. It's more than just a feeling. It triggers your fight or flight response, raising your blood pressure, heart rate, and cortisol. And let's face it, chronic stress leads to poor habits: overeating, smoking, skipping exercise. So, breathe. Practice mindfulness, yoga, deep breathing, or cognitive behavioral therapy. And don't isolate. Good sleep and good company matter. MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction, has been shown to reduce anxiety and blood pressure in heart patients. Now, when was your last good night's sleep? Lack of sleep is linked to weight gain, diabetes, high blood pressure, and irregular heart rhythms. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. And if you snore or feel exhausted during the day, talk to a doctor. Sleep apnea might be the culprit. Treating sleep apnea can reduce your blood pressure and prevent dangerous arrhythmias. Finally, know your numbers. Controlling your blood glucose, cholesterol, and blood pressure is essential, especially if you have diabetes or hypertension. Monitor them, stick to your meds, and stay consistent with diet and exercise. For every 10 millimeter mercury drop in systolic blood pressure, you reduce the risk of major cardiovascular events by 20%. The truth is, you have more power over your heart health than you may realize. These small daily changes, they're not just habits, they're lifelines. Because every smart choice you make today helps your heart beat stronger tomorrow.